Today, I'm here to explain about the question. Solve the following for x, a real number. From now on, I'm working on the questions about radicals. So let's get started from number A. X squared equal 1. It might be a bit easy for you, but let me do it properly first. So this means you need to find what times what is going to be 1. And this number has to be same number. Then so x can be 1 or negative 1. The square of these two numbers is going to be 1, so this is the answer. Okay? Or you can solve it another way, like x squared equal 1. So you put square root x equal plus minus square root of 1. Okay? It can be plus minus because the square of negative value can be positive, so it has two possibilities, plus and minus. Then square root of 1 is 1. So yeah, of course you get same answer. Okay, let's move on to number B. X cubed equal negative 27. So let's think it as like this. Something times something times something is going to be negative 27. So you can see it as the product. Negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. Yeah. This satisfies this equation. X can be same number and it corresponds. So x is equivalent to negative 3. In this case, the answer is only negative 3. That's because if this one is 3, I mean the positive number, it cannot be negative 27. So if the exponent is odd number, answer is just 1. On the other hand, exponent is even number. It can have two answers, two solutions. Okay? So let's solve another way too. X cubed equals negative 3. You can just put root again. Square root, third root of negative 27. In this case, you have to be careful. You have to put 3 here. In the case of x squared, you don't need to put any number, because even though you don't put any number, this means it has 2 in it. This means square root if you don't put any number. Okay, so in this case, the exponent is 3, so it's going to be third root of negative 23. Yeah, so you need to put 3. Yes, and the meaning of this one is if you multiply these 3 times, it's going to be the number inside of it. So this means square root of third root of negative 3 times third root of negative 3 times third root of negative 3 is negative 3. Yes. So this notation is so convenient if you have no idea about the answer. You can just put square root of negative 3. That's it. But in this case, negative 27 is the product of negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. Yes. So it has 3 negatives inside of it. So it can go out, negative 3, like that. If the number is 4, you need one more negative 3 to make negative 3 out. Okay? This is the answer. So let's move on to number C. X to the power 4 equals 5. So in this case, it's hard to find the value of x, right? At least I don't come up with any value of x in this time. So let's do it easier. X to the power 4 equal 5. So let's put root x equals 4th root of 5. This is so convenient. If you don't have no idea what x can be, you can just put square root and it has to be correspond. Okay, then 5, if this 5 has a product of something to the power 4, it can go out, but it doesn't have anything like that, so the answer is that's it. Okay, oh, but I forgot to put plus minus. That's because negative value to the power 4 is positive, so it can be 5. Negative square root of negative, the 4th root of 5 can be 5 too. Then number D, x to the power 4 equals negative 5. How to do that? In this case, this means x times x times x times x equals negative 5. And like I said, these numbers has to be same. If this number is positive, right side is going to be positive, and if this number is negative, right number is also going to be positive. But in this case, right side is negative. It doesn't make sense. It cannot be like that. So it doesn't have any number. It doesn't exist. This is the answer. That's it.